Hi, I'm Heidi here at PECT, and today we're going to be doing a recycling project. We're going to be creating tin can lanterns. So we're going to take you through all the things that you need to create your lantern, and then we'll make one together step by step so you can create your own at home. Okay, so to do today's activity, you're going to need a tin can. You're going to need to fill it up with water and put it in your freezer overnight to make sure it's frozen, and you'll understand the reasons for that in a minute. You're going to need a tea light. You can have a battery one or a real one, but if you are using a real candle, make sure that an adult lights it and make sure that it's out when you've finished using it. A pen, pencil or a Sharpie pen, some old nails. You only need one, so long as it's got a sharp tip, a hammer, some sellotape, a towel and some paper. So today our tin lantern is going to look a little bit like this, and this is a happy smiley face one that I've made. And you can do your design as complicated or as simple as you like, and you can create anything you want to. Now, if you're a little bit nervous about drawing directly onto your tin can with a Sharpie pen, then you can do your design on the paper first, and then we can tape it to the can. So depending on how confident you are, depends on how you're going to do it. So today I'm going to do mine using a piece of paper. So here's my paper. What you need to make sure is you need to make sure that your piece of paper is as wide as your tin can. So for this one, I'm going to fold my piece of A4 paper in half. I'm going to make sure that that fits around the centre of my can, and it should fit perfectly on a standard tin. And then I'm going to draw my design. Now, it doesn't matter how you draw it, because it's how we put the holes into the tin can that matters. Remember, this is just a piece of paper that's not going to be part of your final design. So I'm going to draw my design here now. And I'm going to draw a butterfly. Remember, you can have whatever you like. And I'm going to put some antennae there. Now I'm going to keep it really simple so that when I make my holes in my tin can, it's easy for me to do so. Once you're more confident, then you can make it more complicated. So I'm going to get my frozen can, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to put my piece of paper on my can, and then I'm going to wrap it around. Just going to use a little bit of tape, and then I'm just going to stick it in place just so it doesn't move around. Now your towel is going to be the next thing you need, and you're going to put your tin can on top of your towel. That's going to stop it rolling about, and it's also going to absorb some of the pressure that we put into the can when we make our holes. So I'm going to take one of my nails, and I am going to take my hammer. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hammer, I'm going to start in one place, I'm going to start in the middle here, and then I'm going to hammer into my tin can to make a hole and then take it out. Now the reason why we freeze it is to stop the can from denting and squashing, so that it holds its shape while we're making our holes. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going along my lines with my nail and my hammer. So mind your fingers. If you need adult help, get an adult to help you. Maybe hold the can still so it doesn't move about. And you might find bits of ice if you're near the top of your can coming out. That's absolutely fine. So just going to keep going. There you go. So you can start to see the holes that I've created in that part of my butterfly. So I'm just going to keep going round my design, as many holes as you want to put in. Make sure there is a gap between them, you don't want it to create one whole line and then part of your tin can falls away. So we're just going to keep going. Okay, so now that you've finished tapping out your holes for your design for your lantern, we need to remove the paper from our tin can because we don't want that to be on there. So just undo your sellotape at the back and take all the paper off. Doesn't matter how you take that paper off, you just need to remove it. And then you are going to need a bowl of warm to hot water, so not boiling, but what we need to do is we need to defrost the ice and allow it to fall out of the tin can. So you need to place your can into the water and allow it to defrost it, and then it should just fall out. Or if you've got lots of time, then you can put it on the side in an empty bowl and just allow it to naturally defrost into the bowl. Once you have got rid of all the ice, then you'll just have your tin can left, and then you'll be able to see your design in dots on the side of your tin can. You need to take your tea light. This one's a battery one, so I'm just going to turn it on. And then once you've turned your light on, you can pop it inside your tin can and then wait for it to get dark. And then you'll be able to see all those dots light up and you'll be able to see your design. So they're perfectly okay for you to just put on the ground or on a flat surface outside or indoors. If you want to hang them up, you can do. And so to hang them up, what you'll need to do is put some wire around the outside, make sure it's nice and secure, and create a loop over the top so that you can hang it in a tree or on a branch, and then you'll be able to see them lit up in your garden. So that's it for today's session. We hope you've had fun. We hope you go off and be extra creative with your tin can lanterns. If you come up with some really excellent designs, then please share them on our Facebook page. You'll find us under PECT, and we'd love to see what you've got up to.